Hi, I'm Coleman Tanner. I did my project on workplace communication, specifically communication geared towards or focused on, well, my project was focused on lower management. It seems to me those people are always pulled from like just the common employee working and they're placed in a management position. And many times they don't know how to be in a management position. I have personal experience with this as being one of those people that have been pulled from that, and I've also worked under people that have been pulled as an employee. Um, in my research, I was going over some things to make this better. Hopefully, try to help people. One of the things was overall, I decided to make an infographic. Off the right off the front top, one of the strengths for the infographic is I think these people are fairly busy and are very overwhelmed as it is. Many of them work these lower level management jobs, work way more than 40 hours a week a lot of times. Many of them are just salaried. A lot of them don't have time. They're already burned out. So I thought infographic would be geared for them to make it kind of simple. One of the flaws with it, though, with the infographic is it boils down the topics to a point where like you don't understand necessarily like why. You just kind of have to take it at face value, and there's not a ton of like explanation on why these things are they are. It's just negative outcomes and positive outcomes. I had a bit of a script here on the like key ideas here, which is number one was be approachable. Research shows that when managers are approachable, teams handle problems better, especially when things get stressful. If people are avoiding you, that's a problem. It means issues aren't getting brought up early, and they're building instead. Your tone matters more than you think. If you come across as aggressive or frustrated, that spreads through the team and it creates a negative environment, and people start checking out. If you might think you're being direct, but your team might hear it completely differently. Third is explain why. Don't just give orders, explain why something matters. When people understand the purpose behind the work, they're more engaged and more likely to do well. If they don't understand the why, they're just going through motions. Ask and listen. Teams perform better when they feel heard. If you ask questions and actually listen, people are more likely to share ideas, point out problems, and stay engaged. If no one is speaking up or giving ideas, it usually means they don't feel like it's worth it. And something you can do on the infographic, I broke these down into kind of five major topics, all in all, but there are four red topics for negativity, bad outcomes, for problems that confusion among workplace, low morale, high turnover rate, and more stress for the management position. As I feel like these people are very overwhelmed many times, and they're kind of in over their head many times. Some bite-sized things you can do is stay calm, ask before assuming, listen fully, explain decisions, and show respect. As most managers never get trained in communication, but it directly impacts performance, stress, and trust. At the end of the day, communication is what holds everything together. If you improve how you talk, listen, and explain things, your team will run better and your job will get easier. And that's the overall goal. Again, I am concerned about the information being too narrow being an infographic. That's kind of the problem with infographics. I don't know if the pros outweigh the cons on that. My analysis would be far better, and even that doesn't do an adequate job of really breaking down the bigger points on why. But that is what the project is. Thank you.